Well, people, it's another day the Lord has made. Let us be glad in it. It is Friday. Happy Friday. Boy, how time flies, man. When the holiday hits, it throws you off, doesn't it? So, yes, December 27th of 2024, a little bit before 10 a.m., 9:59 to be exactly. Happy Friday once again, December 27th of 2024. Man, won't be long. We'll be shaking hands with 2025. Let's say it together. Praise our precious Heavenly Father, from whom all blessings flow, who has been patient with us, who said, I will never leave you, I'll never forsake you. And praise God for that. So, it's French Shot Blue in the house. We are looking at P. Diddy and Luigi Maggioni. He allegedly took out the CEO of United Healthcare on December 4th of 2024. And this gentleman allegedly has done a lot of unscrupulous things. I'm going to do a quick review because I saw something within the last 24 hours, okay? And I'm going to keep adding to it as I see stuff. First of all, they're in the same prison in New York Correctional Center, okay? And also their lawyers are married. So the lawyer that represents him versus the lawyer that represents him, his lawyer is a male, his lawyer is a female, they're married. That's bizarre. I submit to you, the more I research, the more I realize is that it wasn't just fate that brought them together. I believe this thing is all organized. It's a peculiar way to look at it, but it's all, believe it or not, it's all organized to me. It's set to be delivered this way. Because see, these are characters, people, and they're really one. And I'm going to show you, I'll say allegedly, but to me they're one. Now, watch this here. I showed this the other day. Maggioni's smiling after he left court the other day, right? To me, it's the face of like the Joker, right? They call P. Diddy the Riddler. And I'm thinking more and more, he's fitting that character of the Joker, okay? And you know that P. Diddy did a video playing the role of a Joker with that smile, the Joker. It's deep, y'all. What I want to point out at this point is that not only is this David Chappelle with the sun behind his head, looks like the sun god Ra colors, the orange and the yellow, the sun god Ra. That's why I say it's orchestrated to a certain degree. These are the hidden guides pulling this off in front of us. But this character here is Deadpool. I had to learn that a few days ago. Deadpool. Well, guess what? Deadpool, this is the 26th year of Deadpool. Believe it or not, started out, when I say 26th year, if you take the year that Deadpool started out versus his birth date, it comes out to 26 years. I show it in the video, so don't worry about it. Either way, he's 26 years old. What are the odds that this character comes out to 26 years old when you take the beginning that this started versus his birth date? Man, it's just crazy, people. It's just crazy. I need to kind of show you that. I'll put it in the description. How about that? I'll put it in the description. I'll break it down because it's kind of confusing. I want to stay on point here. So we have Deadpool here. Boom. Now watch this here. This character, his name is Juggernaut. Juggernaut. He fights Deadpool. Notice he has an X on his face, like X-Man. X means I'll eliminate you. All right? Now I want you to see something. There's a video from 6 years ago, and I'm asking myself, is it tied in? And you're going to see why I'm asking that, because I'm going to put this in a little bit slower pace. And I'm thinking it's all tied together because you're going to see somebody in the video. Watch this here. This is P. Diddy. Notice the smile. Just like Luigi. That's why I say they're one. In my mind, they're one. See him dancing, smiling, having fun. Now these are P. Diddy's sons behind you. And one has on the same colors, the orange and the red of Sun God. You'll see it, just like David Chappelle had on that Sun God. Remember? Let's stop it. Remember, see David Chappelle, orange hat, yellow sun, Sun God. Well, guess what? So does P. Diddy's son in this here. See him? Orange and gold. Now, what I want you to notice is, as he's dancing, did you see it says 19? Well, I'll show you it still in a second. Just watch him having fun, doing his thing. Here's his other son. I submit to you this was done in advance for this moment. The Sun God Ra, all that. $1976. Or is that 1978? It's hard to tell. I thought it was 76. Looks like 78. So that's 22, 26. Oh, wow. 1878. It's hard to tell, people. It's really hard to tell. Let me go back with this setting. Super slow-mo. It's hard to tell. I think that's a 9. What do you think? Who knows? I'll leave it alone. But what I want you to see are some things that's going on here. Because I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you a character. Let's speed it up a little bit. See this guy behind him? Is that Juggernaut? It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. Is that Juggernaut? P. Diddy's having fun. He's clowning. And then boom. Diddy comes out. But before that, I believe that's Juggernaut. Now what I want you to see is this. You see his son? You see that Band-Aid on his face? You understand what I'm saying? You see that Band-Aid on his face? And there's Juggernaut right there. I think it's speaking without speaking for the future. See Juggernaut right there. That's Juggernaut. That's what it appears to be. Now, why would they have this character in a video from 6 years ago? Because to me, that's how the power's playing thing. Do things right in your face. Now watch this, because I'm leading to something. I showed Luigi after court. Now let me show you Luigi during court, just before he went there. If you look at his fingers, it looks like an X. Juggernaut has an X on his head. Remember that? X. X means I'm taking you out. Now what I want you to see is this. I want you to listen.
He was not in prison garb. He was wearing a burgundy sweater, dress.
He was wearing a burgundy sweater. Watch this.
Handcuffed cuffed to a belt chain, but he was not in prison garb. He was wearing a burgundy sweater, dress shirt, and light-colored slacks. Mangione's attorney, Karen Friedman Agnifilo, in an almost matching outfit,
so she had on basically the same thing. But
expressed
people,
outrage at
let me show you
show
something.
in an almost matching outfit.
She had a cane. She had a crutch. So what I'm theorizing is this. She is Mangione because she dressed just like him. What are the odds that she would dress just like him? So you have her with a crutch. To me, that's him. You have him with a crutch, her with a crutch, and you have P. Diddy's son with a Band-Aid like he had been in a fight. Which leads me to my next point. Deadpool and Juggernaut fight in 2018 movie Deadpool 2. Prison. They're in prison. Deadpool and Russell Collins are sent to the Icebox prison where Juggernaut is held in a restricted area due to being the most dangerous prisoner. During a riot, Russell sneaks into the restricted area to share food with Juggernaut and offers to help free him. But again, they're in prison, and believe it or not, they wind up having a fight. Let's see here. Let's see. I do have a more convincing argument, but let's see. Let's see here. That should have brought it up. I did erase it earlier. My bad. They did have a fight, people. You have to trust me on this one. I don't know why. I erased it. I erased it. So let's go back to it. See if I can pull it up better than this. Here it is, here. Fight, right in my face, fight. Deadpool and Juggernaut fight. And Juggernaut rips Deadpool in half. So, these two characters fight, people. They fight. Deadpool and Juggernaut. And what I'm thinking is, somebody's going to get hurt in prison. One of these people will get hurt in prison. That's what I'm thinking. So timestamp the video. And the reason why I'm saying it is that, number one, she's got a crutch and she's dressed like him. I believe that's on purpose. The crutch means something's wrong with your leg. And the son is wearing a thing over his eye. All right, so done with that. Thank God I'm done with that. Now, what I want to show you from here is I want to get into a story of a football player, people. There's a story of a football player that died the other day. Now, the funny thing about it, and God rest his soul, the thing about this particular situation, this guy wears number 66. His name is Bill Bergie. Bill Bergie. He played in part for the Philadelphia Eagles. Believe it or not, Joe Biden likes the Eagles. Okay? And he's wearing 66. I'm going to tie all this in somehow. I'm going to show you, okay? I want you to listen. This guy died. This guy died on Christmas Day. But the day before, Joe Biden passed 50 laws. You heard me. 50 laws. Where have you heard that before? 50. 50 laws. One which made the bald eagle the official bird of the United States, okay? Joe Biden made an eagle our official bird on the 24th of December, and the very next day, this guy who played for the Eagles died, and he wore 66, okay? Now, listen to this. I'm going to break the whole thing down.
12 seasons in the National Football League, NFL. mostly as a linebacker for the Philadelphia Eagles. He was a member of the American football player William Earl Bergie played 12 seasons in the National Football League, NFL, mostly as a linebacker for the Philadelphia Eagles. He was a member of the Arkansas State Red Wolves football team. He played in the NFL until 1973 after being chosen by the Cincinnati Bengals of the American Football League, AFL, in the 1969 AFL draft, the year before the AFL-NFL merger was finalized. The following year, Bergie joined the Eagles, where he played for 7 seasons before retiring in 1981. He had a net worth of $9 million at the time of his death. Bergie had 1 Super Bowl appearance in Super Bowl 15, his last professional game, was selected to 5 Pro Bowls, and was named to the first-team All-Pro twice throughout his career. He is a member of the Philadelphia Sports Hall of Fame and the Eagles Hall of Fame. Early life and education. In 1945...
So, he played for the Eagles. Biden made the eagle our official bird the day before he died. Is that coincidence?
Fans are mourning the death of a beloved former player. Bill Bergie was a member of the first Eagles team to ever reach a Super Bowl. After his playing days, he remained a familiar face in the local community. NBC Sports Philadelphia's Michael Barkan joining us now with more on Bergie's life. Mike?
Fred, thank you. He was a wonderful guy. In fact, I remember the times when he used to come on then Daily News Live back on old Comcast Sports. That Bill Bergie, his name alone evokes football legend. And he was. William Earl Bergie from South Dayton, New York, drafted by the Bengals, traded to the Eagles from Cincinnati in 1974, and almost beat out Mean Joe Green that year for Defensive Player of the Year. 5-time Pro Bowler, 2-time first-team All-Pro, 3-time second-team All-Pro. He's an Eagles Hall of Famer, and it says right here, he should be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame as well. Eagles Chairman and CEO Jeffrey Lurie issued a statement.
Bill exemplified what it meant to be an Eagle in every way and proudly represented the team in the community well after his playing days were over. We will miss him dearly. So that's a little background on him. Now, oh, I have another one. I forgot about that one. Okay, a little bit more. Sorry about that.
And Joe Biden had a very busy Christmas Eve,
Oh, there you
signing
go.
50 new bills into law.
So this is the news about Joe Biden signing 50 bills into law, okay, with the American Eagle as one of them. Check it out.
And Joe Biden had a very busy Christmas Eve, signing 50 new bills into law as he wraps up his time in office and the second Trump administration prepares to move in. CBS's Katrina Kaufman has a look at some of the measures that are now law.
So you see what Joe did, right? Is that coincidence? Now check this out. Bald Eagle comes out to 194 and 50. 194 in reverse, 50 in reverse reduction. Why is that important? Well, Joe signed one of the bills as the bald eagle being our national bird, right? So bald eagle comes out to 50. I've been talking about 50 for months. Let me go down my 50 list. Watch this. Joe Biden, 50 laws signed in. Remember, there was 50 vultures around the guy who shot over the overpass on I-57 a few months ago. And they found 50 vultures around nibbling on him, 50 vultures. I did videos on that. The CEO who died on December 4th at the hands of Luigi, allegedly, he was 50 years old, okay? 50 days, remember Trump was making French fries at McDonald's? From the day he was making French fries to the day that Luigi was caught is 50 days. And let's see, I have a part where it says Diddy lost 50 pounds. Let me pull that up for you. Can you believe they have a video out and it says that Diddy lost 50 pounds? I've shown that before. See if I still have that. Yes, I do. What are the odds, people? He lost 50 pounds. Diddy, unrecognizable. Why are all these 50s out of nowhere? The 50s are the 50 states of the union about to go down. You heard me. America about to go down. 50 states. They're telling us. CEO, I talked about that. 50 French fries. Diddy lost 50 pounds. Denzel Washington. The other day when he accepted, when he got baptized, he said it was 50 years ago that a lady prophesied over him, okay, saying that he was going to be ministering to the world. 50 years ago, he said that. He said that she said that 50 years ago. How's that coincidence? And look for the video that I did called 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover. Remember that song? 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover. It's a deep video. It breaks down all these 50s. Not only does bald eagle come into play with 50, it also means 194 in reverse. Now, how does that work out? All right, let's check this out. The 194th day of the year, people, is July 13th. Now, what happened on July 13th? Remember Trump, fight, fight, fight? Butler, Pennsylvania in the ear? So 194 in reverse comes out to July 13th. Coincidentally, fight, fight, fight day. And then look, Bill Bergie's birthday is February 9th, 1949. February 9th, watch this. February 9th, 2025, which would have been his next birthday, and again, my condolences, versus the day he died of 12/25, 2024, the difference is 46 weeks. Who's the 46th president? Joe Biden. Bo Biden died at 46. So did George Orwell, so did George Floyd, and so did JFK. They all died at 46. Is that coincidence? Then look at this. Joe Biden wore an Eagles t-shirt not too long ago. On 9/1, he was at the beach, Joe Biden, he was rocking a Eagles t-shirt on 9/1. Watch this. 9/1/2024 versus the day that this gentleman died, football player, 12/25. The difference is 333, like Masonic, 33 degrees. Is that coincidence? Then look at this. This is the only Super Bowl that Bergie played in, January 25th, 1981. If you take January 25th, 2024, just had an anniversary of that, versus the date he just died, 12/25, the difference is 48 weeks. What is 48? On April 8th, there was an eclipse that came over America, a giant X. When you're X, that means you're taken out. Is that coincidence? Then look at this. August 3rd, 1975. What is that? The Superdome, New Orleans. That's where the next Super Bowl is being played at. Super Bowl, New Orleans. Superdome, New Orleans is coming up in February. But the Superdome opened up August 3rd, 1975. Now watch this. August 3rd, 1975. Take August 3rd of 2025. That'll be his next birthday of the Superdome in New Orleans versus the day he just died, 12/25. The difference, people, is 7/13. Hush your mouth, Pearson. 8/3 Superdome anniversary date of it being open versus the day this guy just died, 12/25, comes out to 7/13. And what is 7/13? Fight, fight, fight. Is this scripted, people, or is this coincidence? I know it's making your jaw drop. It's deep, ain't it? But look at this. April 30th, 1812 is when New Orleans became part of the Union. That's where the Super Bowl is going to be played at. April 30th, 1812. Take April 30th, 2024, just had a birthday, versus 2/9/2024. This is when Burgers just had his last birthday, 2/9/2024. The difference is 11 weeks and 5 days. What is 11/5? Trump was elected on 11/5. My God. Or 82. What is 82? Joe Biden is 82 years old. I know it's crazy. Let's look at it again. I know, right? New Orleans just became a part of the United States on April 30th. So again, you take April 30th versus the day this guy was born, 2/9, and it comes out to 11 weeks and 5 days, which is the day that Trump got elected, or 82, which is what? Biden's age? Come on, man. That's a mathematical improbability. Plus Joe wearing a Eagles t-shirt. Come on, man. Then look at this here. 4:30 again. New Orleans became part of the United States. Their next anniversary is 4/30/2025 versus the day this gentleman just died on Christmas. Gives you 45. 4 months, 5 days. What is 4-5? Trump is the 45th president. Come on, man. Then look at this. The next Super Bowl 59 is going to be played Sunday, February 9th, 2025. February 9th? What is February 9th? Okay, let's go back and look at it. February 9th is when Bill Bergie was born. The football player number 66 was born on February 9th. So if you look here, the Super Bowl will be played on his birthday. Come on, man. So when you take February 9th, 1947, I'm going to show you why I did that. Because his birthday, he really was born in 1945. But check this out. If we take, this is Joe Biden's birthday. His exact birthday is 11/20/1946. That's when Joe Biden was born. So if you take Berger's birthday of 2/9 and make it 1947, right? A little bit past 1946, the difference, people, is 82 days. And Joe Biden is 82 years old, and there's your 11/5 again. Trump was elected president 11/5. That's why I tell people it's two wings of the same bird. Joe Biden and Trump are the same. No such thing as a government anymore. It's done. We've been sold out. We're operating from a position of surrender. Now check this out. This is going to bring it all together for you. Listen to this.
And will have plenty of time to clear his mind, or whatever's left of it, as he grapples with leaving office in 25 days with his legacy in shambles. Joe is hitting his lowest approval rating since taking office, and he's hated by his own party, who blamed him for Kamala's bruising loss in November. And yet, despite it all, there's very little that Joe Biden regrets. According to the New York Times, the president does not regret debating Mr. Trump in June, which led...
Now let me show you guys something, because a lot of symbolism. This thing is so, life is so much solidified, see, specifically the symbology. He's leaving office with a 66% disapproval rate. Now this made me think about something, okay? Check this out. Election results, Joe Biden and Trump first time around. Now the first time they ran for election, first time they ran together. Do you see this here? I said, do you see this here? Opinion poll when he got in was 66.6. And now when he's leaving, it's 66. Ain't that deep? It's 66. But check this out. Bill Berger wore 66. It brings tears to your eyes, don't it? What are the odds? Joe Biden came in with a 66.6% approval rate, and he's leaving with a negative 66% disapproval. And the day before this football player died, he names the bald eagle, our national symbol bird. And this gentleman played for the Philadelphia Eagles. Are you kidding me? And he wore 66. How does this happen? Is this all coincidence? And then look at it like this. The last time the Super Bowl was played in New Orleans was Super Bowl 47. And Trump is the 47th president. My name is Franchot Pearson. If you like the work, please subscribe. I'll also put in the description, I have Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, and PayPal. I also have a P.O. box. If you can send a love offering, I appreciate it. God bless you and happy holidays. Happy New Year. It's deep, y'all.